Okay, today was crazy. I went to sleep at 1 o'clock. Now, I'm usually going to sleep at, what is it? 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning and waking up at 12. Today, I woke up at 12:30. And I mean, this isn't like I went to sleep at 1 and I woke up at 7 and then I woke up again at 9 and then I woke up again at 12:30. I mean, I didn't move. And then I woke up at 12:30. What the heck? And I went to sleep. I was it was 12 o'clock last night, and I was preparing for an hour to go to bed by reading. And I was plenty tired. It was crazy. That was wild. So now it's 12:30. I'm going to attempt to go to sleep at a reasonable time again. And here I have, as you can see, change of location again. So I had a little to-do list, which I told you guys about yesterday. So I contact a different web developer because the other people we didn't finish the last website. So we had decided, okay, since we're moving on, first off, they were being oddly aggressive about it had been 2 weeks. They had been messaging me like, hey, it's been 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks. Sort of, we've done work. Where's our money? And I didn't like that. I don't like that. Don't do that when the work hasn't even been completed and I told you, I gave you a heads up, said stop, it's going to be done, you're going to sort of push to get me to pay you. It leaves a bad feeling. um and then we had agreed upon 850 for the completion of the website. And this is when, we were all doing some weird stuff. And then they hit me with, I said, okay, so how much do you want to get paid? How much do you want for this unfinished work, for the unfinished website and the work that you've done? And they hit me with, it is so strange. They just said, okay, we'll send over the bank information and the amount, which is also, to me, inappropriate business etiquette. You don't there's no unfinished work and zero discussion. And you don't just say, "Here's my info, send me money." No, 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 no. That is definitely not how this is gonna work. Now, these people, we were on Fiverr, and they wanted to go off of Fiverr. I tried to tell them initially, let's not do that. But they don't wanna listen. So, then they say $950. So you've gone $100 up for unfinished work? I didn't ask them any questions. They just sent me the bank information and then $950. Once you do this, we'll work on the other stuff. And this is when I guess, and I'm trying to be honest on here about what's going on while I'm doing this stuff. I'm definitely not paying those people. We should have never gone off of Fiverr. I said, please, let's not go off of Fiverr. You wanted to go off of Fiverr. So we went off of Fiverr. It makes it so risky for them. Two, horrible business etiquette and sort of going to try and push me to pay. That's not good. Three, doing some weird, sketchy thing where it was you're gonna bump it up $100 from what we had originally spoken about. Gosh, uh, too many things I didn't like, and honestly, we had lots of meetings, and there were two of them. There's a front end and a back end developer. I liked the back end developer, and the front end developer was a guy. The backend was a developer, I mean, a woman, and the guy, I didn't like him. He was aggressive. His English wasn't very great, which wasn't a big deal, but it was hard to understand him. And he was just very pushy, very pushy. I didn't care for any of that stuff, and they did just a mediocre job and they very rarely understood. I remember when we were doing that website, I said, "Hey, what stuff do you need? What stuff do you need? What stuff do you need?" And they kept saying, "Oh, it'd be fine." And we spoke about this a long time ago. And then all of a sudden, they put something together and they say, "Okay, this is just a prototype." And I say, "Okay, well, when is it going to be the final version?" At some point, they're telling me, "Oh, when it's all perfect, let us know." And I said, it can't be perfect because it's so far away from anything that I mean, what is just too many problems with those people in the end. And then they're gonna ask for a lot, about a grand. No, 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 no. You guys are just sort of making stuff up, which I totally get. I am the king of making stuff up. This whole thing is made up. But you know, you can't just be making that kind of stuff up. I don't know what they don't know my position, which is another thing. Don't do risky stuff like what they were doing. You don't know where other people are at in their lives, and I don't know where they're at. They had done some other weird thing a long time ago, which was they did something for me. They put up some money, and then at some point they said, "Hey, I'm flying to India or England or something. Can you send me the $50 for that thing for something else?" I'm thinking, why do I care what you're doing? And why am I, what, you think I'm going to help you out by sending you money? What the heck? This is like way too casual. This is not business. Anyway, so that kind of sketchy stuff on my side and on their side, and it's a bunch of weird whatnot going on. Anyway, so the to do list here. I today bought the UPC or barcode from GS1 US, which is the barcode company. It's basically the only one. There are probably others, but this is the main one, basically the only one. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, guys. I think I keep covering up the microphone. Okay, so UPC barcodes, purchase those. I have to go back on their site to get the actual barcode image. I just got the SKU, which is the number of the barcode. And the little bars equal numbers. Okay. PayPal. I went onto the website to start the business account to be able to add it to the website. But you need the website first, which I suspect is less about actually needing the website first and then actually needing the domain and hosting. Going down to the domain and hosting, I I didn't do that because now I have to get the new developer. So I'm talking to I've had a domain and hosting before. I never actually made a website, but I did do that. And I'm just waiting to first discuss with the developer. But I've looked it up to see if Norsum.com is around, and it is. The hang tag is finished, but I still have to get the domain and hosting so that I know the company emails so that I can put it on the hang tag and I can make sure that everything is correct on there. The legal tag. So I have the UPC. I have to get the image. And once I have that image, which I will just get now that I'm a member of GS1 US, I will get that image go back to the legal tag people who will make the artwork, add the barcode, and then I'll have the legal tag to be put onto, I guess, basically like Caroline's butt. So I'm really very close. You know, the legal tag and the UPCs are pretty much one and the same. I already have the legal tag people all set up, have the numbers mostly set up for that. UPCs UPC is now purchased, and the PayPal, hang tag, and domain and hosting are all really dependent on me getting to that developer. You know, it's all gonna come together all at one time. This is where I'm always saying, like, the ebbs and flows. It seems as though this is sort of the boom all at once, bunch of stuff happening. And once all of that is mid happening, I'm gonna start to, when I know, okay, this is all about to hit, is when I'll start to go to the email the retailers and everything. And then I have to start to prepare for the Google Ads and get my first 100, my batch of 100 Carolines made over in by the manufacturer and everything. So that's what's going on here. I read some more of the Hemingway, and now I'm going to go check on the developer and then read some more of that book before I go to sleep. As I said, it's 12:30. It's 12:40 now. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow.